if you want to use the built-in rubric tool in the hub to create a single point rubric, the first thing you want to do is once you go into your course, you're going to select Class Tools Math, and then you're going to select Rubrics. Next, you're going to go into a new rubric. So you can give your rubric a name. We are going to call this prerequisite skills. And we only need one column since we're doing a single point rubric. So we're going to delete any extra columns. And in this way, we can convert an analytic rubric style into a single point rubric. So I'm just going to call this column, I think I'm just going to put a header that says demonstrated, because I just want to know if each of the criterion have been demonstrated or not. And over here, I can add criterion 1. So let's say I want to see overall on this assessment, were they able to add and subtract polynomials by collecting like terms. And I could add all of the criterion 2 and criterion 3, so all the criteria, one in each row. You can also provide initial feedback here. And I'm going to leave these boxes just blank because that's going to allow me to add a check mark. At the bottom, for overall score, you can select a level as well, and you could attach feedback to that. So I could add stuff, so insert stuff, and I could pick one of my YouTube videos. So I could go to my YouTube channel, and I could select, if it finds one of my review videos. So for example, I could put in operations with functions, and that will give me an inserted video that they can go directly there for some more practice with that. You can also type. So if they got a level 2, perhaps you want them to use algebra tiles to help you visualize collecting like terms. So you can type in some standard feedback there once they've looked at all the overall skills. And then once you've finished that, you make sure the status is published, and we will be able to preview our rubric. And you can see that there's just an empty column where you'll be able to check mark if they've demonstrated each of the skills on your test or your task. And at the bottom, there'll be a section for overall score, which you can indicate which, again, check off which level, and then it will give them whatever standard feedback that you've put in there. So when you're done, it will look something like this. You've got your criteria, and is it been demonstrated or not demonstrated, kind of checklists, and then your overall score at the bottom. Again, that can be edited so it's not a level, but you could actually just have different skills and skill gaps there as your headings. You want to make sure the rubric's visible to students. And then once you've done that, you will be able, once you go into your assignments, you will be able to grab that rubric and attach it to any of the assignments that you wish. So if I go into assignments, and for example, I have a grade 10 diagnostic test here, for example, I can add a rubric here, and I can attach that one that I just created. So I'll be able to select my grade 10 prerequisite skills, and that will allow me to attach that single point rubric to my assignment.